So here's how you can join the app Tapmob, and it's actually quite easy to do, but you want to make sure that you follow throughout this whole video and then listen to all the steps, or else you don't miss out on anything important. So the very first step that we need to do is go ahead and open up the Tapmob app. So I've used this method to get accepted by multiple different accounts. This is just one of my accounts, and I've actually had 3 accounts in my life so far, so I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. So we're going to first log out. So starting in the login page, you want to go ahead and click on sign up at the very bottom. And then you want to enter in your first and last name. You want to make sure that you're actually using your real names. You don't want to enter in some sort of fake name, or else that's going to cause some trouble later on when it comes to tax and ID. And for security purposes, I'm just going to use in random names. And then you want to enter in some username. Normally this username should be something associated with your account. Your username should be somewhat professional. You don't want to make it some inappropriate or goofy name. So I'm just going to say Fred_Bob, something like that. And then with your email address, just enter in your email. Also, again, make sure it's something appropriate and mature, and it has to be somewhat professional. So I just say like fredbob@gmail.com. Now, if you don't have some professional email, then I suggest you make one, or else it's gonna lower a chance of getting accepted. And then just enter in your phone number. And then for the invite code, if you don't have an invite code, then you can use mine right over here. I'm going to pop it on the screen, but it's just 92446. That is my invite code. And then you want to just make a password. Just make sure it's secure enough so no one's going to hack your account. Now you have to add a social media account. So in this case, you want to add an account that has where you have the most amount of clout, or say followers and followings. So if your Instagram is your biggest following account, then you want to go ahead and add your Instagram. However, if it's TikTok or YouTube for you, just add those ones. So in this case, I've always used YouTube because I have some large following on my YouTube account. And then you want to add your tag for that social media. So Fred Bob or whatever it is. And then enter in your number of followers. Normally what I do is I'd actually round up to a higher number. So let's say if I was at like 50,400, I'll just round up to 51,000, if that makes any sense. So always round up to a little bit higher. And then for the theme, you want to add business, and then you can add an other if you don't have any of the other criterias inside this theme, and then click on next. So now for more info, you want to select some sort of messenger. I always used WhatsApp as it's the most convenient. And then for username, you just enter in your name for your WhatsApp. So in that case, it'll just be Fred Bob. And then how did you hear about us? You can say friend if you'd like. That's what I've done all the time. And then with planning to promote, you want to include the social media that you have tagged. So if you chose Instagram, choose Instagram Reels, Instagram Post, Instagram Stories. If it's YouTube, then you can say YouTube Shorts, YouTube Reels, whatever. So in that case, if I picked YouTube, I would say YouTube Videos and Shorts, like that. And then with additional info, you don't have to add anything. You just say no. And then you want to tap these 2 checkboxes, or else you're not going to get accepted. So go ahead and tap those 2. You can double check everything if you want. And just go ahead and click on submit. And just like that, you have to wait up to 1 and 2 business days for Tapmob to reveal fully. And normally within about 2 days to 3 days, they should let you accept it, or they're going to tell you that you have been rejected. So hopefully you get accepted in